And a very pleasant good Wednesday morning. It's April the 22nd, 62 degrees at 6 a.m. today, a high of about 81 for Vero Beach, partly cloudy. There's no rain in our forecast today for Vero Beach. That's for all of today. No rain today. So for you folks who haven't seen this before, please understand this is predominantly just for the beach area of Vero Beach. 32963. We have a newspaper magazine that's called 32963. It's the area code for the beach, 32963. So whoever else is watching it, if you're watching it in Miami or Broward or someplace like that, you say, well, how come you don't give more information about that? I'm just doing this for the Vero Beach folks. I don't want to expand it so much that I'll spend all day doing it. I do have a couple of other things I have to do with my life. And I want to thank you all very much from the very beginning about these likes you're giving me. It doesn't cost anything. You click on those likes and it makes me feel good that I see the likes. You don't have to say anything. Just click on the likes. Very nice. I had about 8 likes yesterday. That was really a good thing. Little bad news and a little good news today. Despite what a leading national forecasting model said on Friday, Florida did not reach its peak for COVID-19 deaths on April the 2nd. So we did it. Remember what I said? A little bit more time, just a little bit more time, and we're going to get there. However, here's the good news. Contrary to what the IHME model said just 3 weeks ago, it now predicts that just 1,363 Floridians, not 6,897, will die of the disease. And, you know, as I say all the time, 1363 is 1363 way too many. Oh, it's a whole bunch better than the predicted 6,897. So, okay, based on that, let's jump right into our numbers. And then I have a few more things I want to tell you about today. Okay, folks, here we are in the state of Florida looking at our numbers, and we're at Indian River County, but let's start out with the entire state first. Total cases, 27,869. Hospitalizations, 4,226. Deaths in Florida, 867. And remember, I said they had projected 6,897, and now they've revised it down to 1,363, and we're at 867. Now, we really don't want any more, most obviously, but projecting downward is a good thing, and hopefully they're getting a better handle on the way things are going. Now, let's look over here at the graph on the left-hand side for the past 30 days. New cases during the past 30 days. And yesterday, we only added 626, and the previous day was 778, coming off of a high over here of 1,300. I remind you each day when you look at this graph, these numbers are always being juggled as they get more numbers in and they try to apply them the correct days. Then the numbers from the previous days all seem to change. So this is not an absolute. This is an updated version of what has taken place in the past 30 days. Okay, here in Indian River County, 8 positive non-residents, 4 deaths in total for Indian River County, 23 hospitalizations, and 77 were tested positive. So yesterday we added only 1 new case, the day before 1 new case, the previous day none. That was good. There was a little bit of a high over here on the 16th, and we came off of a big high on March the 31st, Indian River County. Okay, folks, so let's pop down to Dade County. Here we are in Dade County, 115 positive non-residents, 233 positive deaths, 1,018 hospitalizations, 9,941 positive residents tested. And yesterday they added, oh my goodness gracious, they added 322 yesterday and 322 the day before. It's an awful lot of new cases that they added in the previous days. Sorry to see that. Not good, Dade County. However, you do have to understand, compared to us, we have 153,000 people in our county. Dade County has millions of people down there, so relatively speaking, it may not be that bad. Let's pop up to Broward County. And in Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, 119 positive non-residents, a total of 126 deaths, 737 hospitalizations, and 4,049 positive residents. And yesterday, they only added 70. Again, 70 is way too many. When I lived in Fort Lauderdale in the 50s, we had 50,000 people in the entire Broward County. and now they have, I don't know, 1.5 million, 2 million people down there. So based on the number of people in the county, 70 isn't a big number, but 70 too many. But look at this. It does appear to be falling off. So 70 yesterday, coming off of a high of on 4/16 of 184. That was on the 16th of April, and we're at the 22nd of April. And the biggest day they had was 232, and that was on April the 13th. Does look like it's falling off pretty nicely. Hate to say it, but I'll say it again. Trend is your friend. Broward County, let's move up to Palm Beach County. In Palm Beach County, once again, another good fall-off day. Only 44 yesterday compared to the previous day of 95. Positive non-residents 56, a total of 131 deaths in Palm Beach County, 365 hospitalizations, 2,264 positive non-residents tested. So that is Palm Beach County. Next, we move up to Martin County. Martin County is Stewart. They popped up a little bit yesterday. They picked up 5 new positive cases. Total positive non-residents, 8, 4 deaths total in Martin County, 38 hospitalizations, and 152 positive residents. The previous day, they had 3. Yesterday, they had 5. The day before that, they had 3. Then there was one on the 13th. They popped up to 9. And then over here on April the 6th, they had 18. But it's coming down pretty nicely. It looks like I don't like to see this pop up here. That's not good, that 5, but hopefully maybe it'll come down again tomorrow. Remember I said we need a little bit more time. Let's move up to St. Lucie County. Here we are in St. Lucie County. 4 positive non-residents, 16 total deaths, 62 hospitalizations, 202 positive residents. And yesterday, only 2 new cases. The previous day, only 2 new cases. Then it came off of, there was a little spike there on the 18th of April, big spike over here on the 16th of April, and the biggest day of all was April the 3rd. I don't like this one on the 16th of 13. It would have been nice if that would have been lower because it would have made this slope come down better, but it does appear to be coming down. That's St. Lucie County. That's Fort Pierce. Now we're going to move up to Brevard County. That's just above Indian River County, just above us. Brevard County, 8 positive non-residents, 7 total deaths, 40 hospitalizations, 216 positive residents. And yesterday, only added 2. Very good. Only 2, coming off of 8 the previous day. Now let's move up to Orange County. Here we are in Orange County. This is Orlando. This is looking good. 63 positive non-residents, 27 total deaths in Orange County. That's a big county, and they have very few deaths compared to Broward and Palm Beach and Dade County, Miami. 27 total deaths up there, 192 hospitalizations, 1,172 positive residents. And if you take a look over here, they only added 21. Now, as I say, there's millions of people that live up there in the Orange County area. So 21 compared to the number of people in the county is not a big number. It's always big when it's more than 1. So we don't really care a whole lot for that. Let's move into the big numbers here now. For the United States, 825,306 total cases in the United States. U.S. deaths, 45,075. And the really big number, global cases, 2,578,930 cases. And global deaths, 178,096. Global deaths, 178,096. And this 45,075 deaths in the entire United States, it's a pretty big number, isn't it? It sure is. Okay, back. I have a little bit more news, and I won't take up any more of your time today. I try to keep these as short as possible. I try to keep the news as positive as I possibly can, and I also like to make it very much centered around Vero Beach or Florida, and I try not to get off the mark too much, but occasionally I do. So let me move down here to... So the FDA has authorized the first diagnostic test with a home collection option for the COVID-19 virus. We don't know where it is, but they finally have approved something like that. As you know, the Senate has reached a tentative agreement with the president for a nearly $500 billion COVID-19 relief bill. That now moves on to the House of Representatives. We'll see what those guys do over there. Here's a very good story. A Central Florida man who was battling the COVID-19 virus and received a plasma donation from a Stewart resident is now back at home. This guy was in a coma. He was like left to die. They tried all the special drugs that they knew about and some of the stuff the president was recommending to no avail. He got the plasma from a gal in Stewart. He's home and everything is fine. So I keep telling you about this plasma stuff. This is really important. If we can get these tests through for the antibody tests, then that will tell us if you have had COVID-19 virus. You have one of those. If you've had it and you've recovered, you may have it in your immune system, and we need to get your blood plasma to help get other people and make them well and help sort of immune them as well. So we're looking forward to these antibody tests. Keep watching your TV as you see them talk about antibody tests. Perk up your ears. Abbott has one out. They came out with it a couple of days ago, and that's Abbott Laboratories. It's an American company. We're hoping they'll do a really good job with it, and pretty soon we'll have it in some of the stores. I did call CVS yesterday to find out when they may be having that test, where they may be having that test in their stores for the antibody tests, because it's only a little needle prick, and you get the results in like instantly, practically 15 minutes at the most. They weren't sure yet. They said that they will hope to have it fairly soon. By the way, April 22nd today marks the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Many people this year will not be exploring the outdoors due to social distancing requirements to help fight the spread of COVID-19. By the way, the Palm Beach International Boat Show, which all of us like to go to and look at all those great new boats, well, it's still going to happen, but you're not going to be able to go there. You can watch it virtually on the internet. So turn on your computer and you'll be able to see it. It's in May, mid-May sometime. I'll let you know about it a little bit later. There was one other thing I wanted to tell you about, and I seem to have forgotten it. Now, where is that? Oh, yes, this is the one thing I wanted to tell you about. We don't normally do sports here, but in case you haven't noticed, you didn't know this, Rob Gronkowski, he retired after the 2018 season from the New England Patriots. He's decided to come out of retirement and join his former teammate in Tampa, Tom Brady, with the Buccaneers. Sounds like the Bucks are going to have a pretty good team. Now, you got two older guys in there. Well, actually, he was injured, but you got Brady in there as pretty an older guy. So, but look what happened with Peyton Manning out in Denver with the Broncos. So I don't know. The Bucks may be looking pretty good this year. Let's hope that they do. Okay, I always try to leave you with a little thought for today, a little happy thought for the day. Somewhere, someone is happy with less than you have. Somewhere, probably many places, someone is happy with less than you have and less than I have. So we should be happy for what we have, because we all have a lot more than a lot of people do, and we're very fortunate, especially us people living here in Vero Beach, on the beach, looking at the ocean every day. I mean, just the fact that we're able to live here in this beautiful place in paradise, we're here. Vero Beach is that. I push it all the time. I push Victoria Condominium where I live here, 5680 A1A here in Vero Beach, because it is a beautiful spot. It's one of the older condominium buildings here in town. It's over 40 years old, but it's built like a fortress. Whenever there's a hurricane, I stay here. I'm on the second floor. And by the way, I also do the hurricane reports from here as well. So I do it exactly like this, except we do hurricane reports sometimes several times a day. A positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it annoys enough people to make it worth it. Okay, you got that? A positive attitude may not solve all of your problems, but it annoys enough people to make it worth it. That's a little sinister, I would say, but the fact is, a positive attitude is a good thing. One small positive thought in the morning, right now, can change the entire outcome of your day. So, good, positive thoughts today. Come on, people. I say this every day. Everybody says to me, what are you always so happy about? Here you are reporting all these deaths and so forth. That's the news. I report the news. I'm not happy about what I'm reporting. I'm happy that I am able to report them, and I'm doing that because I'm trying to do my part to make life a little bit better and have you understand a little bit more about what's going on. I really enjoy living here. I really enjoy doing things for the community when I'm able to do so. So do me a favor and smile a lot today. Really, seriously, smile. Every time you see somebody, smile at them. I mentioned yesterday about my friend Susie, who passed away over the weekend. And I never saw her that she didn't have a smile on her face. She never spoke to anyone without smiling when she was talking. And I think that's a very important thing because it leaves a positive impression with people, and you need to do that as well. It's going to be a great day. Be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. Give me those likes. Pile up the likes. I like those likes. And subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. And you can unsubscribe anytime you want to. And it doesn't cost a penny. Have a really great day, and thank you so much for watching.